So I gotta be honest with you guys, some of my all-time favorite YouTube videos are the what's in my camera bag videos. I love seeing what different content creators are carrying, what they're using to make their content. I love it. It's like an EDC pocket dump on steroids. I'm into it. I've been developing my kit over the last couple of years. I make a living making videos. And so for today's video, I'm gonna show you guys what's in my camera bag. Let's go. All right, getting right into it. This is the bag that I use. It's a big boy. This is the Peter McKinnon Nomadic collaboration. It's the bigger one. They make two, I believe, of these, but I absolutely love this bag. It has plenty of space for everything that I need, plus more. Also, in true Peter McKinnon fashion, it's just got like tons of zippers. It's got tons of compartments. The handles are super beefy, and there's not just one up here. There's handles pretty much on every angle of this backpack, even on the bottom, which just is so well thought out. Thank you, Peter McKinnon and Nomadic, for doing that. You know what you're doing. Thank you. Just because you can literally pick it up from any angle. You don't realize the different situations you're in. I primarily shoot weddings, so I'm constantly needing to set my bag down, open it up, grab gear out, and then quickly move it without being able to take the time to zip it all back up and get all my gear back in. So that is a huge plus. Like I said, got tons of compartments. You can unzip this one and it expands a little bit further, so the bag gets a little bit deeper, so you can put more stuff in it. It has the quick access on the side here, so you can just fling that open and grab your camera if you have it positioned right there. It's got the laptop sleeve, which is absolutely clutch because I work off of a 16-inch MacBook Pro, M1 Max. I often need to take this with me to shoots or just take it with me in the backpack when I need to edit right after a shoot. And so being able to fit this in there is absolutely clutch. All right, moving on to the inside of the bag. I'm gonna kind of go from top of the bag to the bottom just to go in order. So at the very top of the bag, I don't have anything really special. It's honestly just kind of like miscellaneous. I've got some grips, some handles, the cage that I use for my camera when I really want to kit it out. All of these, if you're curious, are from the company SmallRig. I'll link all these things in the description below so that you guys can see what I use. I know there's a couple different companies that make rigs like this for cameras. I really like SmallRig. I like the quality. I like the prices. They're not too expensive. They seem to work really well. But yeah, so that's what I keep in the very top pouch of the bag, is just some miscellaneous grips and stuff. I don't really want too much weight at the top of my bag because then it's gonna pull back and stress my back. So that's why I do that. All right, moving right along. I have this kind of skinny pouch right here, and I set that up purposefully to fit a couple of specific things. First being my card case. Keep all my SDs in here. Gotta stock up on those. Absolutely essential, of course. And right next to that, which slides perfectly right in that slot, is my external monitor. Now this is the Atomos Shinobi 2 monitor. This thing is awesome, especially now that they updated the firmware so that you have touch to focus on at least on the Sony cameras. I think it's on most others. I know for sure it's on the Sonys, but this thing is a beast. It allows me to just get a truer sense of what I'm looking at, my highlights, my exposure, what I'm seeing. And again, it has touch to focus, which is huge. So I don't have to look at a tiny LCD screen to see what I'm looking at. So that's clutch, that goes right there. Moving directly down from that, again, I have another pouch of just kind of miscellaneous grips and handles. I have a lot of these because I have a lot of different situations that I shoot in. I shoot mostly weddings, but I do shoot corporate and other gigs. So you never know what you're gonna need. And I like to just have it with me just in case. Better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it, is what I say. So yeah, more SmallRig grips and handles. I've got a phone mount. That's actually a DJI phone mount. And then yeah, just more different clasps and mounts, just so I'm always prepared for what the situation calls for. Okay, moving right along, right across from that, I have a couple of things. I have one of my Sony charging bricks, which is absolutely crucial because if anybody uses Sonys, you know they absolutely drink their batteries. So I have another charger that has 2 slots to charge 2 at once, which is clutch during weddings, especially when you're shooting, 8-hour, 10-hour days. You got to get more than one battery cooking, but obviously you need chargers. Right next to that are the DJI wireless marks. These are not the second version. I have not upgraded yet. I would like to eventually, but for now, these get the job done. These are absolutely amazing. Again, I shoot weddings, so these are super great because you can hide them really easily. You can get the little cable extender and those hide really well. But yeah, I've been super happy with these. The audio is very crisp and clear.
Just the irony of the fact that I'm talking about how good the mics are, and right then is when they decide to just crap out on me.
Yeah, great mics, get the job done. And right next to that is this small rig external battery. Now this is a beast. And the purpose of this battery is to fit on the back of my external monitor like so, in that not only powers my monitor, but then I can actually use USB Type-C to plug the battery straight into my camera. And then I can just run my camera off this battery and the monitor as well. And I'm good to go I can record like that for hours without even touching this battery. So this thing is awesome. It has never let me down. And honestly, even if I'm not using it on the monitor, this is just a great portable battery pack. I've used it to charge my phone, camera batteries. This thing is a beast. And continuing on, right across from that this is my B camera. This is the Sony FX30. And this is awesome. As I mentioned, this is now my B camera. It used to be my A camera. This was my primary shooter. I love this camera. Again, it's never let me down. It is part of the Sony Cinema line, as most of you know. Got the built-in fan, so you don't have to worry about overheating. This camera puts out a great image. I love it. One of the downsides is it's not a full frame sensor. This is a Super 35, so you are gonna have a crop on your picture, but aside from that, it's a great camera. And the only reason this got demoted to my B camera is because I now have the privilege of owning, you guessed it, the FX3, which I'm currently shooting on. It's been a dream camera. It's so amazing. I've been waiting years to get this camera. I've been watching my favorite creators just make absolute masterpieces with this camera. People are shooting, Hollywood movies on this camera, and I finally have the privilege of being able to own it myself. I have not even scratched the surface of what this camera is capable of, but I can't wait to continue to use it, to learn how to use it, to get better with it, make some great content. So that is my main camera, the big reveal. Anyways, moving on. Let's talk lenses. I absolutely love lenses. So the lenses that I use most often are the G Master 24mm. This was actually my first G Master. I wasn't sure if I wanted to go the G Master route just because, as I'm sure most of you know, they are super expensive. At least they can be. I do my best to get mine used. That usually takes a good chunk of the price out. This goes down to f1.4, which is just crispy clean. I love it. But this one is a beast. I actually don't use this one much anymore though. I would use this more for portraits, but that's because I now have the 24-70 G Master, which is just, everybody's like hating on the 24-70s these days. And I'm like, it's the GOAT. It really is. I use it for photo, video, for weddings, for corporate events. Like, I love it. Maybe I'm too easy, but I love the 24-70. So that's my main driver. Obviously I have the 24. And then the other lens that I have kind of as a backup, I hardly ever use this, to be honest. I just kind of throw it in the bag and forget about it. This is a Sony FE 50mm. This is a great lens, I won't lie. It's not a G Master, so the quality's not quite as good, but yeah, I've shot a lot of stuff with this, a lot of footage. This lens is great. So those are my lenses. Getting towards the end of the bag here. I have the Sony little just on-camera mic. I honestly forget which model this is. Yeah, it's a great little onboard mic. I like this one because it can just go right onto the top of the camera. You don't have to have cables or anything like that, and you've got audio, which is great. And then moving right across from that, I have tape. Pretty self-explanatory. You always need tape for something. You never think you do, and then you end up needing it. So it's always good to just have some of it in case an emergency arises. And then yet another amazing feature of the Peter McKinnon Nomadic backpack bag. I know I'm glazing this bag, but I really do love it. I promise. I paid for this bag for my own money. I'm not being paid to say this, but if you wanna, I'm here. Okay, moving on. One of the other features that I love about the bag is it has these awesome, huge zipper compartments on the back of the bag itself. And in the top here, I just keep all my Sony batteries. My cameras, they drink these batteries like it's nothing. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, I've got like 5 of these batteries. Honestly, I should probably get a few more, but that's what I have for now, and they work great. Also in this compartment, if you do shoot events or weddings or any kind of event where there's loud music and you're just kind of tired of being deaf all the time, my wife gave me these and I have not looked back. They're absolutely amazing. And it's to the point where I don't know what I would do if I didn't have them. They are called Loop earbuds. They come in this little case and all they are just these little earbuds that you stick in, super easy. They weigh like nothing. You put them in and they just completely like block out all of the harsh noise, super loud if you're sensitive to that, or you just don't want to damage your hearing. These have been fantastic. So Loop earbuds, check them out. You won't regret it, I promise. So that's in the top pouch. And then honestly, in the second zipper pouch, I just have all my cables. I didn't pretty this up for you guys. I'm keeping it real. This is kind of a mess. I have all my HDMI, my USB Type-C, charging cables, my adapters, because I'm on a MacBook. All my cables are in there. Kind of a mess. I should probably organize those better, but just keeping it real. Just keeping it real. So, all right, guys. That's what's in my camera bag. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, I will link everything in the description below for you guys so you can take a look, see if there's anything you like. Full disclosure, if you do click on those links, it helps me. I get a little bit of commission, but at no extra cost to you guys. So it helps the channel out. So thank you for that. But wrapping up this video, I just want to continue to say thank you to all my viewers. This channel is something I really care about. I'm passionate about it. My goal for this channel is to put out one video per week moving forward. That is my goal. So please like and subscribe, share the video if you can. I love this. I love talking to you guys. I love seeing the comments, the likes, the feedback. Really appreciate it. And also, before you guys go, drop a comment down below. I want to know what you guys have in your camera bags, what you're carrying, what you do your work with. So yeah, let me know. I appreciate it. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. I'll see you in the next video.